Last class we were talking about the verb to be in the past tense, right? We are going to make a review. Let's see. So we said that the verb to be, what is the meaning of the verb to be? Ser o estar in Spanish, right? So here we have in Spanish, eran en el pasado o era, ¿cierto? And in English we can say was and were. Then we have here estar. ¿Cómo sería en el pasado? Estar en el pasado.
Was, were.
Yes, was and were. ¿Qué significa en español?
Estaba.
Estaba o estaban. Okay. And we use the same verbs, was and were, right? Here we have some examples that we saw last class. Let's see. What do we say here? How can we write a sentence about them?
They were angry.
They were angry. Yes, we can say they were angry. Okay. Any other idea for they were?
They were friends.
Yes, they were friends. Any other? ¿Alguna otra cosa que podamos decir de ellos? They were friends, they were angry. They were
Fighting.
again, please.
Fighting, peleando.
Fighting, yes, they were fighting. Yes, también podríamos decir. Let's see here. Here we have they were friends. And now they are not anymore, right? They are not friends anymore because they are fighting now. Okay, the next one. Here we have the picture, the drawing. What can we say about them or about her? What can we say?
She was sick.
She was sick. Very good. Any other sentence? Any other idea?
Was in the hospital.
She was in the hospital. Yes. What else? ¿Qué más podríamos decir acerca de ella? She was, or he was, maybe.
Sick. She was sick.
Yes, she was sick, as your partner said. Okay, yes, she was sick, Anna was sick, and she was also in the hospital, right? Very good. So, here we have the structure of the sentences with the verb to be in the past tense. So, here we have, what do we need to write a sentence in the past tense with the verb to be?
Tense.
What do we need first? ¿Qué necesitamos? The subject, then
Verb to be.
the verb to be in the past, and
Complement.
yes, the verb to be in the past and complement. For example, we can write affirmative sentences and negative sentences, right? I want you to tell me any example in affirmative sentence with the verb to be in the past. What can you say? Could be we, I, you, they, we, or you can also say names. What can you say?
Karen was eating an hamburger.
Okay, yes, but this is not in the past simple, right? Esto no es en el pasado simple, sino eso es pasado continuo.
Okay.
You can say, Karen was in Burger King.
Okay.
Right? So this is the past.
I was working, teacher.
This is the past continuous too. Eso sería el pasado continuo. Estamos hablando ahora del pasado simple, ¿cierto? Si ustedes están haciendo este tipo de oración, la estructura sería diferente. Necesitaríamos un sujeto, ¿ok? Un verbo to be en el pasado. Y luego necesitaríamos otro verbo que termine en ing. ¿Ok? Y eso es lo que están haciendo en sus oraciones. Pero ahorita no estamos viendo eso, ¿cierto? Ahorita estamos viendo el pasado simple con el verbo to be.
She was, también Karen was in the Google. Sí.
Okay. Any other sentence? Luis Alberto? Tell me a sentence, an affirmative sentence in the past with the verb to be. What can you say? Luis Alberto?
Teacher. ¿De cualquiera?
Yes. You need a subject. Who is going to be your subject? ¿Quién va a ser su
She was
sujeto?
very nice.
She was,
Really nice.
again please. De nuevo, por favor.
She was very nice.
She was very nice. Very good. She was very nice. And what about with were? ¿Alguna oración con were afirmativa? ¿Alguien que me puede decir? Any sentence, affirmative sentence with were?
They were in the park.
They were in the park. Very good. They were in the park. These are affirmative sentences, right? So here we have an example. Please, your microphones. Turn on your microphones. Lorena was in her house, okay? As you can see, we can replace Lorena with she. She was in her house, right? Okay, here we are going to see the negative sentence. Eduardo and Lola weren't friends. No eran amigos. What can we say here? Any other sentence in the negative form with wasn't or weren't? Pueden ocupar weren't o pueden ocupar wasn't. No eran o no estaban. No era o no estaba. ¿Qué podríamos decir? Any sentence? Yes? Let me ask Jocelyn.
Yes. My mother wasn't in the kitchen.
Very good. My mother wasn't in the kitchen. No estaba en la cocina. Very good. Any other sentence with wasn't? Any other idea with wasn't? No? Or weren't?
My nephew wasn't in the school.
My nephew
We
wasn't in the school. We
weren't together in the school.
We weren't together in the school. Very good.
Together.
So we have here affirmative sentence, and we can use was or were, estaba o estaban, or we can use or eran también, eran o era, y we can use weren't or wasn't, okay, in the negative sentence. Let's see the questions. Do you remember how do we form the questions? ¿Cómo formamos las preguntas?
First the verb to be, and then
Yeah. Yes. First, we need to write the verb in the past, right? The verb to be in the past. And then the subject, and after the subject, we need to write the complement, right? Okay. How can we change this sentence to the question form?
Was Lorena in her house?
Was Lorena in her house? Okay. What about the next one?
They weren't.
In affirmative.
Eduardo and Lola friends.
Okay, were Eduardo and Lola friends? Okay, no necesitamos ponerle weren't. Podemos decir, were Eduardo and Lola friends? ¿Eran amigos Lola y Eduardo? Okay. Let's see. Here we have some questions. Was Lorena in her house? And how can we answer to this question? ¿Cómo podríamos responder? Una short answer. De manera
Yes,
corta.
was.
Yes, she was.
Yes, she was. And no,
No,
si fuera negativa,
no, she wasn't.
No.
no, she wasn't, right? Yes, she was, or no, she wasn't. The next one, it says, were Eduardo and Lola friends? What is the answer?
Yes.
Yes,
No,
they were.
no,
They
No, they
no,
won't.
they weren't.
Yes, they were, or no, they weren't,
They weren't.
right? Because we are talking about they. Eduardo and Lola. They are, we can replace this with they, right? Any questions until here? ¿Alguna pregunta hasta aquí? ¿Algo que no les haya quedado claro todavía? No? Okay, I'm going to name some of you. Voy a nombrar a algunos de ustedes para que hagamos las oraciones, para que transformemos las oraciones de presente a pasado. ¿Ok? Por ejemplo, aquí tenemos algunos ejemplos de cómo lo vamos a hacer. John is 70 years old. He is old. John was in the past 10 years old. He was young. ¿Ok? Entonces el verbo is lo podemos cambiar por was. Este es el presente, now, and this is the past. ¿Ok? Then we have, now they are old. In the past, they were young. ¿Ok? Cuando tengamos el verbo are, lo que tenemos que hacer es cambiarlo a were. Right? And like this. For I, he, she, and it, we use was in the past. For we, you, and they, we use were. ¿Ok? You, necesitamos utilizar were, you, ya sea singular o plural, como lo vimos la anterior vez. ¿Cierto? Let's see. He is hungry. Rafael, how can you change this sentence to the past? Creo que no me escuchó Rafael. Okay, another person. Let's see, Tamara. How can you change this sentence to the past?
He was hungry.
He was hungry, right? He was hungry. Very good. Israel, number 2. It is cold. In the past,
It was cold.
very good. It was cold. Varinia, they are musicians.
They were musicians.
Very good. They were musicians. Gabriela, she is sick. Gabriela? I guess Gabriela is not here. Hubert, she is sick. Hubert, your microphone.
Perdón.
How can you
was.
Yes, she was sick, right? Roberto, we are together.
We were together.
We were together. Brenda, Susan is at home.
Susan was at home.
Susan was at home. Very good. Jack and Mike are angry. Alicia. Alicia. No sé si me escucha Alicia.
Jack and Mike were angry.
Very good. Were angry. The dog is big. Jennifer.
The dog is, sorry, the dog was big.
Very good. Marcos. Well, we don't have more sentences. Okay, so I told you last class that we have these expressions for the present tense, right? Remember what are the ones that we use for the past tense? ¿Recuerdan cuáles eran las expresiones que utilizábamos para las oraciones en pasado?
Yesterday.
Yesterday. What else?
Yesterday evening or at
Yesterday morning, yesterday evening, yesterday afternoon.
Or at 8 o'clock in the morning, this morning.
This morning, or any time before now, right? Cualquier tiempo antes de ahora mismo es el pasado. I can say at 6 p.m. Okay. Today at 6 p.m. Ahora a las 6 de la tarde ya es pasado, ¿cierto? Entonces cualquier tiempo que exprese un tiempo antes que el de ahora mismo es una expresión para el pasado. Okay, here we have some examples. I am happy at the moment. It is easy right now. And they are quiet now. Any questions until here?